Hello and welcome to my first ever zodiac based tarot reading here on YouTube. My name is Ava St. Clair and I will be your guide for today. We are going to start off with, someone wanted to come out there already. We're going to start off with Scorpio for the day. I myself am a Scorpio moon, so it's the one I'm most comfortable with starting out with, and that's what we're going to go. So I'm going to read Scorpio sun, moon, or rising, and Venus. Venus works as well too. Start off today with the heart of the read. Four of Pentacles. Whoa. Four of Pentacles coming straight off in the heart of your read here. I feel like I know where this is going, but let's just see. What are the challenges for Scorpio for the month of March, please? What are the opportunities for the month of March, please, for Scorpio? And what is the advice for the month of March for Scorpio? So Scorpio, straight on the heart of the read, we've got the Four of Pentacles, again, like what we talked about before. And this Four of Pentacles shows up. In this particular case for the month of March, it's talking about or warning us against being too hyper protective, being too reserved with what it is that we have to offer, whether that's love or kindness or compassion, whether it be certain skills and talents that we have to offer, and being a little bit too reserved about it and not giving it away. Then we've got the Two of Cups here in the challenge, and I love this because what I'm getting here is twofold. One, the challenge in one sense is about alignment. It's about making sure that head and heart are moving in the same direction. And in a lot of ways right now, the head might want to go in a place that the heart is really not willing to go. The head says, this doesn't make any sense. I don't like where this is going. I've been down this road before, and I certainly don't want to go down this road again. So my compassion, my heart, my empathy may, I fear, have me going down a road that I've been down before, and I don't want to get myself involved. But they're saying in the heart of the read is this self-protection, right? Perhaps being a little bit too protective. And so they're saying in this case that your challenge being opening yourself up to partnerships, to friendships, to new collaborations, to ways of looking at people that we might have in the beginning had some different opinions about. Yeah. Here with the Fool, sure enough, the opportunity is a new start, right? So this is talking about doing something new, starting fresh, taking all of our perceptions and not necessarily throwing them away. You don't want to just toss your perceptions out of the window, but it is saying to take a look at the idea that maybe the way that we were perceiving things before was indeed accurate, and now things have changed. And so looking at moving forward in a new way, but without necessarily carrying the baggage with us from before. We can carry the wisdom from before, we can carry the memory of the experience, but to carry the thing itself, the negativity or the frustrations or the lessons that we think we may have learned, it's time to let those aside. Then here in your advice, I love, this is the advice, right? Queen of Pentacles is really sort of talking about, it feels like planning, it feels like organization, it feels like setting down a foundation, it feels like the gift, it feels like the gift a mother would give her children, or the gift that a woman would give her partner. Something about the feminine laying foundation so that she can nourish those around her, or that she can nourish her people. This could be, your people could be clients, they could be customers, they could be your own family, they could be, again, your partnerships or your partners. This can be anyone who's in your environment, and the environment itself, and feeding that environment, giving it something to live off of that comes from you, that can only come from you. It's really, really quite beautiful. And I love what this Four of Pentacles keeps popping up, because it's saying, you don't have to do this anymore. You don't have to hold back so much anymore, because in actuality, we need you. Yeah, so this is really, really beautiful. So we're going to pull a couple of Moonology cards, see where we go. One thing came up. I got Hold Your Vision, but I don't know if that's what's going to pop up here. So let's just see. Hold Your Vision. Yeah, time for healing. I love that. Yes, here we are. So we have a time for healing with the Balsamic Moon showing up here with my Moonology cards. And we also have the new moon in Libra. This one I'll start with first. This new moon in Libra is exactly what we were talking about earlier, which talks about letting go of any past perceived or past rather perceived past perceptions of what we thought or who we thought somebody was or what we thought the situation may have been, because it's not to say that you throw that perception out of the window. You may have absolutely been 100% correct at that time, but now things have changed, right? A time for healing has either come or is coming, right? And so whatever you were worried about before, whatever your perceptions were giving you alarm bells and red flags about before, has now or is now subsiding, and it's okay for you to allow yourself to fall into this new romantic cycle. And again, that romantic cycle can be with friends, it could be with family, it could be with clients or customers, it can be with anyone, but they're saying to allow yourself to live a little, right? Let it go. I'm a Scorpio moon, so I get it. And let's see one last one that comes up here in our oracle deck. Ooh, I feel attacked. So we've got the hunter here. Track down your fears and desires. The fun thing about this is that it can feel a little bit like a slap on the wrist of saying, hey, let the fears and the worries and the shadowy, dark suspicions and all of that stuff, let that go. But beyond that, it's also talking about the desires, especially when you've got this Queen of Pentacles here and the Fool showing up. It's like, hey, check out what life looks like if you're not necessarily concerned or suspicious or worried or whatever. What does life look like for you when you're not thinking around the next corner, right? What are your truest desires? What do you want? Because now is a really good time to manifest those wants and desires. So check out what that looks like for you. Speak it, write it down, share it, give of yourself, so that as you're manifesting what it is that you want, you're also giving, and that balance is available. So you're giving and receiving at the same time. So it's important for you to not only let your fears go, but to look at the positive side, look at what you desire, and don't be ashamed of what it is you're asking for. Because it feels like, from what I'm looking at, that what you're asking for is in alignment with highest order. So that's all I have for you today. I do provide personal readings on my personal website, but I'm also on Keen and Everclear. Should you decide to use platforms that you're already using, feel free to give me a like, comment, or subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.